Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor and we're back in the Pit of Stonejaws. We have already helped Kirstic investigate the Houses of Rest, and now our next stop, it seems, lair of the Froste-horde, that is with Molkha from the Shelruka, I believe. So, well, that's where we're headed next, basically. Once again, the main quest wants us to go back to Shakajat, and we'll get there eventually, but not yet. From what I remember, it will be better if you do the landscape quests until those also send you to Shakajat, which will happen soon enough, relatively soon enough. At least that's what I remember. In any case, that's what I've decided to do, so that's where we're going next. Let's see what we have here. No crystals, no caches of any kind, as far as I can see. Righty. Gotta keep fighting these guys too for the Beast Slayer deed. We are really close to completing that one, but I have just realized my deed accelerator has run off. Now let me see. That would be a lot. That would be a lot. But let me get one more beast so we can keep this layer deed at an even number. There we go. And now we gotta get another accelerator up. Okay, so here we have them. This 6 hours, 6 hours, 15 minutes, meh. 6 hours and 6 hours. I think we can get these ones out. Just using this one. Alright. Ready to continue now. Whoa. Oh, come on. Damn you, lag. Treasure cache. Okay, here we have another one. Guarded by hobgoblins. Completed. Beast Slayer. Awesome. We're just gonna grab this treasure cache. 4 out of 8 now. Halfway through. And let's check the deed really quick. 5 LOTRO points, reputation, currency. And for this one, we need 200. Which gets cut by half thanks to our accelerators. So, no biggie on that regard. Alright, and here we have Molkha.
Keep your voice down. The cave ahead teems with frost drakes and their spawn.
I expect Ausma sent you to see if I had found the drake nest and if I had to deal with them at once. Well, I have, so you should.
Hail!
I've seen the drakes carrying dwarves into the cavern below. They might have been my fellow Sharroka, and although I can't be certain, I think they were still alive. I suspect the drakes intend to feed them to their young. Please, help them if you can, before they are eaten alive.
Gundabad shall be ours at last.
There are a lot of Anhacheks down there in Borkhorst, and I think it will be best if we keep them that way. Drakes grow up fearsome and dangerous, and their favorite breakfast is an warrior dwarf. I enjoy eggs for breakfast myself, but I won't be eating these, Beriathan, absolutely not. Go break the drake eggs and make the Pit of Stonejaws safer for the Gavilaka.
Gundabad shall be ours at last.
I've seen some hobgoblins down in the drake nest. They seem rather subservient, tending to the eggs and nests like, well, like nannies. Imagine having to tend to little babies with teeth like those infant drakes have. No, thank you. You should defeat those hobgoblins while they're busy. Such nannies and the infants in their care are enemies to the Gavilaka and dangerous to dwarves.
For the Jelruka.
The Scoutmaster is right. We should clear out as many drakes in the Pit of Stonejaws as we can before we assault Shakajat. If we do not, we risk facing 2 enemy forces at once, and no one wants that. Well, go on then. Alright, that's it. So, as I told you on the last episode, I really like, well, there aren't that many areas in the Pit of Stonejaws to explore, and as a result of that, the devs had to create many quests for each one of these areas and have them all be bestowed at once. I really like that. That will get us to level 135 with no issues, which seems like a relatively important milestone. Halfway through level cap, halfway through level 140. Oh my god! What are you doing there? What is this debuff? These drakes, oh my god, these aren't drakes you want to be close to, it seems. Oh jeez. They almost got us. I don't want to die in here. I don't want to come back here. You've seen it's far enough. What is this debuff? Frost damage every 2 seconds, and it's a wound that we cannot dispel, it seems. So yeah, it seems you don't want to be fighting a lot of those drakes at once. They can really become troublesome really quick. But that is a shame, because that means we're gonna be doing this a lot slower than I thought. Than I wanted, in fact. Now we need to thoroughly explore this area in here, this drake nest, because inside this place we'll find, well, apart from all the quests we're doing, of course, we'll find one more crystal for the crystal hunter did, a rare chest, and a treasure cache. There's a lot of things to find in here, so once again we gotta make sure to explore this thoroughly. You arrived just in time. I was about to be fed to the hatchlings. Yeah, well, run while you can. But I'm not sure, I don't remember if there will be a Drake boss we need to defeat. Thank you, Beriathan. I was about to become a Drake's dinner. Once again, run while you can. Alright, I see the rare chest over there. Oh my god, who is this? The matron. It's not a named boss, but we still need to... I know, it's not a boss per se. There are different matrons in here. Injured goblin?
Ah, no, stay away. Wait, you not hobgoblin. You maybe help me?
Me don't want to end up Drakefoot. The goblin senses your distrust and changes his tactics. Please, wait. I'll make trade. Warlord sent me here for thieving, but I kept some of the shinies. You take, and you let me go, yes? You agree to the deal and cut the goblin loose. The goblin cackles gleefully and produces a red crystal from under his belt. He holds it out to you, and you allow him to place it in your hand. Here, I took this from Big Hobgoblin Lady. She not nice. You take, I go. Something feels off about the crystal, besides the stink of goblin upon it. You think Ozma should see this. I'm getting out of here. Bye! Yeah, bye to you. Now, here we have the indigo crystal, but rest assured I have not forgotten about the rare chest. But we got everything we wanted in here. The indigo crystal. There we go. Oh, I missed the effect. What a shame. Anyway, the indigo crystal, the treasure cache. That's 5 out of 8, right? Yeah. Alright. And the rare treasure chest is over here-ish, yeah. Right next to this injured dwarf. So far so good. And I think this is the first one we get, yeah. You have found a rare treasure chest, and we have once again unlocked the deed. 1 out of 4. Okay, so let us continue. Can we open this chest? Yeah. Yeah, we can. Thank you, Beriathan. I was about to become a Tricksteiner. Sure. Run away while you can. We'll need to fight this matron well. Let's fight her. There we go. Not sure I was a gunner. Not on my watch. Yeah. There's a lot of glitches today. Thanks to the lag. At least the map is working, but quest tracker isn't. One more dwarf, one more egg. I think they should all be located somewhere around here. There you go. Now, one more egg. We already have all the nest tenders, but they still count towards the deed, so it's still worth fighting them. And you two, you're not gonna leave me alone, right? Go. Broke Drake eggs. Yeah, don't worry, girl. If we're getting out of here right now, we got everything we wanted. And this guy applies such a nasty wound that it's not worth it staying in here any much longer. Gundabad
shall be ours at last.
Did you rescue those dwarves? They all made it out alive? Oh, thank the first crafter. And not just him, of course, you have my thanks as well, Beriathan.
Glory awaits us.
It is as I always say, Beriathan, if you want dwarves to live long, satisfying life full of hearty breakfasts of eggs and bacon, you can't be afraid of a few drakes. Something like that, anyway. Well done, my adventuring friend.
Glory awaits us.
Tending to drake nests seems like it will be dull work most of the time, until it's suddenly not, and you find yourself having to calm down a grumpy infant drake that doesn't want to nap. I wonder how the warlord chooses who gets assigned that task. as in most Shelruka, I don't know if it's intended or not, Molkha, but you have such a dry sense of humor. I big fan of it.
You are welcome among us, friend.
Those drakes will no longer be a problem? Perhaps I was wrong about you, Beriathan. You do seem able to hold your own in combat. Oh yeah! Take a look at all we got in here. A lot of things. Level 135. Now we have hit Kindred with the Reclaimers of the Mountain Hold, and we have a new deed Respected. Oh my god, and we hit the level cap with the Silver Queens of Gundabad. What are we gonna do with that? Plus 1 more class trait point and 20 LOTRO points.
I saw you fighting in there. I guess Alismith was right about you.
Of course she
You
was.
certainly are skilled.
But what did that goblin give you? You show Molkha the strange red crystal. She eagerly takes it from you and winces. She holds it up to one ear, listening carefully. Her eyes widen. She then hands it back to you. I can hear screaming? Whatever this is, I don't want it. You should take it to Alismar right away. If Loknashra had it, it probably came from the Angmarim. And we don't want that, of course. So, what do we have here? Reputation changed. Kindred with them. Good enough. New deed bestowed. Respected. Did completed. Kindred. 20 LOTRO points. And the title. You have reached kindred status with the Reclaimers of the Mountain Hold. Yeah. Nothing too major. 20 LOTRO points. Currency capped. I don't know what I'm gonna do because we still have many different quests to complete. And that means we will be losing some more of this currency, but well, there's no helping it, I can guess. That's, if you want to consider it that way, that's the downside of the toolkit boosting your currency gains. With the factions that have a cap on their currency, you gotta really pay attention to it if you want to maximize your earnings. But well, you can still get the coins by doing dailies, so I'm not worrying too much about capping them anyway. Gonna be okay. Oh, you need some teaching. There you go. Now, Goblin Sentry. All right. We're really close. I guess. Yeah, because Klúso is gonna send us actually to the hobgoblin camps, which is something we don't want to do just yet. Because we still have one more quest we can complete around here. Another quest that would, as a matter of fact, send us to another rare chest, another crystal, and another treasure cache. If I'm not mistaken, and if you can believe it, too. And that's the other thing about the Pit of Stonejaws. Since it's such a relatively small area, the explorer deeds still need to be spaced out, but that means that you will get a lot of locations that overlap with each other for these deeds. Come on. Yeah, we're about to reach the location where we need to be. Ravenous Stoneclaw. Alright. Rampaging Deepclaw. A lot of signatures in here. Well, thankfully they are not that big of a challenge, but still. Alright. So there we go. Blue Crystal. So we're missing yellow, green, and violet. Easy enough. Oh, I think I remember the location of most of those. Now, somewhere in here, yeah, Dulkoth the Slicer. This is the guy we were looking for. Oh my god. He's quite strong too. Please die. That was close. Rare Gundabad chest. Okay. There we go. 2 out of 4. Halfway through it. And the treasure cache. 6 out of 8. Amazing. This area is going by so quickly. I can barely believe it. But one downside to it, if you wanna look at it that way once again, is if we finish this area so quick, this means we might need to do some real grinding in order to complete these lair deeds we're missing. I mean, last time I did Scrape, it was only 20 minutes for the Troll Slayer deed. 20 minutes that we had to do off camera. But, I mean, we're still missing a lot of beasts and hobgoblins too. I don't think we have finished a hobgoblin. Yeah. So that means, yeah, we'll most likely need to do a lot of grinding in here. And that's something that I don't like as much. Nothing's perfect, I guess. So I guess that also means we'll need to really get to fight everything that crosses our path. If we want to reduce the grinding a little bit. Otherwise, this is gonna take a long while. But for the first time, I'm not worried about the Explorer deed. The Explorer deed, all the Explorer deeds should come really easily, I guess. Now, something else I also forgot to mention. But now that we have hit level 135, this is the last level in which our portents will be effective. They have a max level of 135, so we are about to outlive their usefulness, which is a shame, but there is another Ill Omens event on the horizon this year, and maybe that means we'll get an update to the portents for level 140. We'll need to wait and see. For the time being, here we have Klúso.
Oh, it's just you. I thought I was about to catch an orc dagger in my back. Ugh.
Klúso is startled as you approach, but he manages to slap a hand over his mouth before he can make a sound. Oh, Beriathan, it's just you. I thought I was about to catch an orc dagger in my back. Give me a moment to cool my heart. So, Ozma sent you to get my report, Well, she was right that this is where the hobgoblins receive messages from elsewhere in Gundabad. Because of that, this camp has drawn the attention of spies, and I don't mean us. Ozma didn't specifically tell me not to do this, so I have an idea. You could do a lot of damage to the hobgoblins if you attack this camp, and because of the suspicion present on both sides, the warlord might assume it was the orcs doing the backstabbing and not us dwarves. What do you say to that? Smart, eh? Yeah, I like the idea.
Put your back to the past and to the wind.
While I've been watching, I've seen quite a few runners come and go with scraps of paper to deliver to Captain Surthrug. I assume they are then passed on to the warlord and his closest advisors. Some of this intelligence is probably still in the camp and will be useful to the war effort. Intelligence in hobgoblins? There has to be a better word. Well, it will do for now.
There is much to be done, and little time for talk.
There are several sentries on the roads around here, coming and going from the outcamp. Removing them will hinder any schemes the hobgoblins might think up, and also lower the chance that one of them might stumble upon our own camp. You know what to do, Beriathan.
Only a Drak shows mercy in battle.
I'm afraid you're going to have to get your hands dirty, Beriathan. To disrupt this camp, you're going to have to fight the hobgoblins and the one in charge here, a wholly unpleasant fellow by the name of Captain Surthrug. He is a real bad sort, if half of the things I've heard whispered about him are true. But you need not fear any of that. You're a hero, aren't you? This outcamp will be just a footnote in your legend when all is said and done, and no one will remember Captain Surthrug at all. Good luck.
We've come too far to turn back now.
This camp has drawn a lot of attention from those who are not on friendly terms with hobgoblins. I've spotted quite a few orcs spying from the shadows. The weapons they carry will be vital to giving the damage you're about to do the proper framing. Yes, we're going to make this look like an orc plot rather than the work of dwarves. I hope your acting is up to the challenge, friend. Actually, perhaps I will teach you a thing or two about it. I have received many compliments for my ability to throw my voice, making it seem as if I am speaking from some distance away. Your part in this play will be to collect weapons from the orc spies here about, and then I will scatter them around to make it look like the orcs ambushed this camp. What can go wrong, Beriathan? Nothing. Nothing can go wrong. Yeah, well, if you say so. I'm not so sure about that, but we'll see. Now, if I'm not mistaken, let me double check. Treasure of Stonejaws, 6 out of 8. So yeah, once again, this is something that we're about to complete, and most locations are gonna be right here. And the crystals as well. Oh, as a matter of fact, here we have the yellow crystal. Alright. Cool. Violet one. I mean, this camp is full to the brim with hobgoblins, so the only issue here is just making sure that you get to explore all the nooks and crannies of this place. If you do, you should be able to find the treasure chests and the crystals with not a lot of issues. Oh, and here also have the hobgoblin's lair deed at long last, and the advanced tier. It seems that's truly it, really. Hobgoblin's lair in the Stonejaws at long last, 5 LOTRO points and reputation, and now we need 160 of these guys. It might be doable. I'm starting to think actual issue in this place in Stonejaws, I mean, it's gonna be the Beast Slayer. You might need to do some grinding about that one. Oh, the orc spy. We don't need to defeat these orc spies yet. Or do we? Yeah. It's just the game is lagging so much that tooltips, maps, and the quest tracker even are not loading properly sometimes. Now I think this in here is the location of either a treasure cache or a rare chest. Goblin report. None of those? A crystal maybe? Something's gotta be found in here. You gotta tell me so, please. I mean, we're gonna grab the report anyway, but... morale low among Orc soldiers. Khorgar is failing. No, seems I was wrong. Nothing in here. No crystal, no rare chest, nothing. Which is really weird. And up to the north, it's actually the exit of the Stonejaws. So... seems I was wrong. Captain Surthruk. Alright, that happened a lot faster than I thought that was gonna be. But we're already here. Alright. Defeated Captain Surthruk, who did not live up to his whispered legend. Yeah, figures. They never do.
By order of Warlord Dush Talbuk, all raids on the Angmarine settlements are to cease immediately. The Frostbound and the Cult of Drugoth are negotiating a deal. Anyone who has a problem with this should report to Loknashra at their own risk.
Alright. More information regarding Loknashra, which once again doesn't sound good. Alright, here we have the violet crystal. So at least in that regard, we are doing good. But I'm starting to get worried about the treasure caches and the rare chests. Don't worry, Garliff. Anyway, we're still doing good. Anyway, you look at it. Dwarves have breached gates of Gundabad. Matugard under siege. The violet crystal, we're only missing the green one, which, once again, it's relatively simple to find, but will require us going back to Shakajat. Now, up on this scaffolding, yeah, that's what I thought, a rare chest. 3 out of 4 on that one, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna be good. Rare Gundabad chest. There we go. Please don't fall in here. That would suck. That would suck big time. Okay. An orc spy. Yeah, these guys are a pain to find. And we need 7 of them. So I think we'll be running around the camp a little bit, trying to find them all. Thankful wards remain intact. Do not attempt to enter. What does that mean exactly? Oh, another orc spy. Awesome. What about this report? Blooming Tarn wards being attacked. Orcs may be free to enter. I think this, yeah, is eventually taking us back to Shakajat. Which, once again, it's a place we technically don't want to be in right now, but it's really hard to tell when Shakajat begins and this camp ends. Oh, another orc spy that bites the dust. Awesome. Sage's cover? I guess we can do that. Why not? Treasure cache. Okay. That's the 7th one. And the 8th one is located in Shakajat, but on the western side of the city. So I guess we have gotten everything we could as far as explorer deeds go regarding this camp. But we can still explore this little slope leading to Shakajat. Even though, once again, we're not doing that yet. But we're about to be sent to Shakajat as after we finish these quests with Klúso. In fact, there you can see it. That's Shakajat, but we need to find a the third report, and we need to get a couple more work spies. Alright. I think I got it. Enemy intelligence, that's what I thought. Swords in the shadows. Okay. Well, it didn't take as long as I thought it would be. I think we're doing great on time today. I mean, as long as we can find the orc spies, the remaining orc spies, we would be good. Oh! No way! Hobgoblin's lair advanced? Really? I mean, as I said, I didn't expect this one to be an issue considering how many goblins are there in this camp and considering that we also need to go back to Shakajat, but that still came way earlier than I expected. So let us see. We got some virtue. Yeah, determination has changed to level 79. But we have unlocked rank 80, so there's that. 5 LOTRO points and some reputation. Oh my god, that was mind-blowing. So that means we're only missing the beast lair in Stonejaws. And we're halfway through with that deed. We'll need to do some grinding, yes. But maybe not as much as I thought initially. Oh, there's a report. I missed it. I see it now. Angrim continuing experiments in Gundabad, keeping watch. Alright, so these reports are teasing up some of the future areas in Gundabad, Gloomintarn, Gundabad, and Loknashra herself as well, what she's doing. Very interesting. Now I'm thinking maybe we can grind some of the beast lair deeds on our way back to Klúso. I know, but we still need to find 2 more spies for him. The Ukrash is an insect, so that technically doesn't count. Okay. Alright. Well, let me find the orc spies. And I consider myself a happy guy. Okay, another one in here. Just one more to go. And we are officially halfway through with the beast layer did. And I got an idea. Let's just come back to these caves, grab some more cave claws and deep claws. We'll exit from the other side and hopefully that will take us to one of the orc spies we still need. And once again, I hope you don't mind me grinding this during the episode. But considering we're only missing 50 of these guys, less than 50. Well, we have the accelerator and 64, so 32 of these guys. We're missing 32 of these guys. So maybe we can get this done just by clearing this cave once again. If not, at least that will take us really close to our goal. So once again, I hope you don't mind, and it's gonna be really quick. Gotta say, Stonejaws turned out to be a much faster area than I expected in terms of quests, in terms of exploration of Slayer deeds even. Not as much grinding as I thought initially. So yeah, from what I remember, Stonejaws and Gloomintarn are my favorite areas in Gundabad. We still need to see how Gloomintarn looks when we get there, and that's still a little ways off. Yes, I forgot this guy was so strong. But, well, at least Stonejaws has been great fun, and I hope Gloomintarn is gonna be the same. Yeah, we're missing 18 of these guys. With the accelerator. So my god, we're actually gonna do it. Unless Klúso asks us to go back to the camp to plant the weapons. I hope he doesn't. I don't think he will, but you never know. Yeah, this is gonna be it. Just 5 more guys of this. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do it. Going to this cave was the right choice, I believe. That makes me wish I had used lead accelerators on the other areas. But, well, Once again, Gundabad is the only place where you need to complete all meta deeds to finish the story in a way, so it was worth it saving all my deed boosts for this place. Still missing one more spy, but if we did things right, one of these guys should have respawned already. Let us hope that we can find him. Because I think the orc spy was somewhere around here. Completed Stonejaws Beast Slayer. Oh my god, give me just 1 second. Because with that determination, well, we completed also Slayer of Stonejaws. Determination is now level 80 and the remaining XP went for wheat. Alright. So, Slayer of the Stonejaws, 10 LOTRO points and Virtue XP. Plus another 5 LOTRO points and Virtue XP. Alright. So Deeds of Stonejaws, we're about to complete those two. I'm not worried about that. 15 LOTRO points. So now let's go for wheat. And we're missing an orc spy. For God's sake, give me an orc spy. You gotta give me an orc spy somewhere around here, right? Please. There was an orc spy in this corner. Yeah, knew it. That was the guy we fought before we returned to the caves. So I knew he would respawn if we gave him time. And that also saves me the hassle of running around looking for orc spies. We had very good luck with them, finding them, but it all worked out in the end, I guess. Marvelously, if I may say so. Another one! Awesome! Okay, here we go.
Put your back to the past and to the wind.
What did you find? You hand the parchments to Klúso. He quickly reads the messages, squinting at the crude orc scrolls. Some of these tidings are old, but some of this is news to me. It was interesting to hear that some lose faith in Gorgar. I wager we can take advantage of that, and wouldn't that be quite a beard bonus? I'll make sure these get to Ausma.
In games, I allow for chance. I take no such risk in war.
You clear the roads? Good work. At the very least, it will be easier to sneak out of here when we're done. Oh yes, my friend, we're just getting started. That's what I thought.
Put your back to the past and to the wind.
See, I knew you could handle it. Didn't doubt you for a moment. The hobgoblins will soon notice that their outcamp has been, well, clear out, and if we play our runes right, they will blame it on the orcs. They did not know they were dealing with a master of hammers and bones, but so they are, and my skill at the runic dice translates onto the battlefield. See if it does not.
Only a Drak shows mercy in battle.
Good work. I'll place this next to some of the defeated hobgoblins to set the scene. Let the master show you how it's done.
Great work out there. I think we might actually pull this off.
Great work out there, Beriathan. I'll run around and place these orc swords before returning to camp, completing the ruse. I think we might actually pull this off. What do you have there? You show Klúso the orders you found in the outcamp. You'd better bring those to Ausma right away. Alright, with this we can return actually to the camp. Yeah, the quest tracker is no help today, but we're gonna go back with the milestone skill, and yeah, I don't think we have any more quests here. to complete. I hope I'm not wrong, because once again the quest tracker is not making this easy. We'll see. First of all, here, the quartermaster. Let's see what we can get for our coins. Well, we have the master at Leistad, that once again it's an area we have not been to, but what else can we get with this? Bracelet requires a level 140. What's the point? Bats, pets, housing items, 140 armor, cosmetics, maps. Yeah, well, relics. We just need to get respected, I believe it is. Replica of the Grey Mole Hammer. And more housing items. A lot of them. Expected, yeah. Well, we have done as much as we could. Not much, but anyway.
What can be done?
Did you clear out those beasts? Good. I have never liked cave claws, you know, and they seem to be everywhere. Now I, Grofar Splitstone, can get to work doing what I do best.
Even the keenest blade is of no use to one so weary.
You encountered the giant cave claw with the golden horn and lived to tell the tale? Excellent work, Warden. I wonder how many of these creatures stalk the roads beneath the mountains. One fewer, it is true, but the wonders and curiosities that burrow in the earth can hardly be counted. We must be wary, for such denizens might develop a taste for dwarf, and my people are also known for borrowing. Alright. Let us check the bracelet before I forget. Agility and vitality. Physical master, critical rating. Which one do I... Yeah, the Wilderland is the one I'm gonna replace. Alright, that works for me. And now here we have Scoutmaster Ozma.
Ah, you have returned. How are my apprentices doing? Tell me everything.
You tell Ozma of the outcamp you ransacked, pinning the blame on Gorgar's forces, of the Drake nest you disrupted, of the unpleasant information you learned regarding the Angmarim and Loknashra. You hand her the 2 notes you found. She reads them quickly and looks at you with an eyebrow sharply raised. The cult of Drugoth. Wasn't he one of the Gaunt Lords? And isn't he dead? I think we're dealing with necromancers, and this Loknashra character seems to have more influence here than the warlord wanted to admit, if your agreement with the Angmarim was sufficient to end all hobgoblin raids and under settlements. This is very troubling. Is there something else, Beriathan? I see that look on your face. You carefully remove the crystal the goblin gave you from your bag and hand it to her slowly. She hesitantly accepts it and winces. Ah, the Angmarim are still playing with their crystals, I see. This one seems a little different than those Mother Amma showed me in the Elder Slate. A more thorough investigation will have to wait. We need to move on the Angmarim and remove them from the Pit of Stonejaws before they raise an army of ancient dwarf lords to kill us all.
I have seen enough to make a decision. This Angmarim cult has become our top priority.
Alright, we're ready to continue on the next stage of the story, but I don't actually remember how this instance... how long this instance is. So I believe this is best saved for the next episode. So yeah, that will be all for today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.